Hello students, I am going to teach today standard 10 chemistry chapter analytical chemistry. Analysis. Analysis means the chemical components in a given sample is called analysis. Analysis are two types, one is qualitative, another is quantitative. Quality means color, precipitate. Quantity means if excess or a few or a little, that is quantitative. So generally transition elements shows your quality. You see in the book given cupric, that is blue color, ferrous, that is light green, ferric yellowish brown, nickel green, manganese pink. These are the quality. Quantity means when you give after balance, when you give 2 3 4 like this, these are known as excess, or if you do not give, that is few. So if you add few drops of dilute HCl to zinc, then it gives hydrogen gas, that is quantitative. Okay, in page 63 table it is given the transition elements which shows the color. Then action of sodium hydroxide on certain salt metals. Generally some metallic salt solution when added with base as sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide or ammonium hydroxide, this gives the precipitate hydroxide. Okay, this metallic hydroxide may or may not be soluble in the above by excess. In page 64 table, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide when added with the calcium salt, let calcium nitrate plus sodium hydroxide, it gives calcium hydroxide and sodium nitrate. If you add excess sodium hydroxide to calcium nitrate, then it does not dissolve. So calcium hydroxide, their color is precipitate, that is known as your quality of calcium. In zinc sulfate, if zinc sulfate solution added with sodium hydroxide, then it gives zinc hydroxide plus sodium sulfate. This is soluble, but your zinc hydroxide is not soluble. Which color is white or gelatinous PPT. If you add excess, that is zinc hydroxide plus sodium hydroxide excess, then it gives sodium zincate Na2ZnO2 plus 2 water. Okay, so this is excess. Excess means that is quantitative. Here is precipitate, white color means that is quality. So like this, different salts, lead nitrate, ferric chloride, ferrous sulfate when added with sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, it gives their corresponding bases and salt. These bases are not soluble in excess, but only zinc sulfate and lead nitrate, lead salt and your zinc salt soluble in excess sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. Then when ammonium salt added with sodium hydroxide and heat, it gives sodium chloride plus water plus ammonia gas. Okay, ammonia gas can be prepared by this method. Then next page, your action of ammonium hydroxide on certain salt solutions. Ammonium hydroxide when added with calcium salt, there is no precipitate because concentration of hydroxide ion from the ionization of ammonium hydroxide is so low, it cannot displace. That's why there is one most important question: how can you distinguish between two bases as ammonium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide? Only by calcium salt. Okay, in this ammonium hydroxide solution, only copper hydroxide when added with ammonium hydroxide, it gives, both are aqueous, it gives copper hydroxide solution plus ammonium sulfate, which is precipitate. This is your qualitative. Then again when you add copper hydroxide with the 4 ammonium hydroxide, it gives copper tetramine plus 4 water. This is soluble. Okay, so copper hydroxide excess added with this ammonium hydroxide, then it can be dissolved. Another salt is zinc sulfate. When added with the ammonium hydroxide, it gives also zinc hydroxide, which color is a white gelatinous PPT. Excess zinc hydroxide when added with the ammonium sulfate, then it gives tetramine zinc sulfate, which is colorless. Okay, so in the ammonium hydroxide only two salts are dissolved, that is copper salt and zinc salt. But in sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, only zinc salt and lead salt are dissolved. So both common for sodium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide. Only zinc salt is dissolved with the excess. Okay, then next topic is a action of alkali on certain metals. Do you know when metal added with the dilute acid, it gives hydrogen gas? So some metals which show the properties of amphoteric nature. Amphoteric means when added with a base, it gives salt and water, and also in acid it gives salt and water. Like aluminum hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, and lead hydroxide. These are the amphoteric oxides, and also there are hydroxides when added with your base or acid, it gives salt and water. One example, zinc oxide plus HCl, it gives ZnCl2 plus water. Another, zinc oxide plus sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium zincate plus water. Sodium zincate plus water. You see here is it is acid, here is the base. So if it is acid, it is base. If it is base, it is acid. So this is salt, this is salt. So salt and water. So you see zinc oxide sometimes it shows basic in nature, and in another it shows acidic in nature. So like this, zinc oxide, aluminum oxide, lead oxide, these are the amphoteric oxides. Okay, when added with your base or acid, it gives corresponding salt and water.